Here we go, unit circle. Okay, I'm going to draw here the cast rule. What the cast rule is used for, uses reflections to reflect the angle to Q1. Now this is Q1 right there. Okay. All right, so here we go. I'm just going to do three or four examples, and hopefully this will make sense for you. I'm going to say sine of, we'll say 7 pi by 6. Now, if you have an identity in your head and you can do this, that's fine. Just play along for right now. We're going to do the unit circle way. Okay, if you can do this in your head or you've learned another way to do this, lovely. Okay, we just put, I'm going to assume that you know nothing right now. Okay, which is totally untrue. You guys are wonderful human beings. Okay. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to sketch this on my circle just like this. Okay. Where is 7 pi by 6? Okay, go ahead. You said this is what you said. So that is 7 pi by 6. I'll leave it on there. Okay, so the thing is we have to find a way to get that in the first quadrant. First of all, is sine going to be the x or the y values? Y values, okay? All right. So all we're looking for here, what we're going to do is we're going to take a reflection. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to move it up like this. Okay. What angle is that going to be now, and why?
5 pi over 6.
Why is it 5 pi over 6? Why? Why? It is 5 pi over 6, but why? Yeah, this little bit here is pi over 6, right? So this little chunk is 5 pi over 6. How is that value, how's the y value related? Actually, I guess we can leave that till the end here, okay? Is everyone okay why that changed to 5 pi over 6? Yes? Okay, now we have to rotate it again. We're going to flip it then to the right-hand side, sort of like this. Okay. What's that angle going to be? 5 or 6. Okay, so we're okay on the reflection idea that we're doing? Or if you're not, please ask, because this is like the foundation of, no? Okay, so like, do you understand what I did here, Bill, right? So what I did here was I used the x and the y axis and just like flipping, okay? So I just took this, I just flipped it up here, okay? And then I took this and I just flipped it over like that. So it's like, just like a, not a mirror, but what's the word I'm looking for? Like a opposite flip? I don't know, translation, yeah, exactly.
So for sine, when you switch across the x-axis,
right,
it becomes negative.
Very good. So this is going to be right on. So this is going to be, if this is a positive value, that's going to flip to be a negative, okay? So what I'm going to say that, then from cast rule, okay, so I'm going to say then sine of 7 pi by 6 is negative sine of pi by 6. Okay, because again, if you're looking here, if this is positive, this would be negative, so then the opposite, if this is positive, that's going to be the negative. Okay, what is sine of pi by 6? 1/2, is that right? Negative 1/2. Okay, so what we just did is here, and I'm going to try and explain it. We'll do a few examples here, just moving it around with ideas. So that's what I'm looking for. I lost my words, so I'm working today. Reflection, is that what I'm using? Is that the right word? That's what I'm saying. Right? So I'm just flipping it over the axes. That's all I'm doing here. Okay. So yes? Anybody? Is this how you guys learned it in the first place? Is this how? Yes.
We learned it in Macy's class.
Was it like this or different? Similar? Similar? Okay. We'll do it again here. We'll do another one here. Okay. I would like you to find for me. Let's do. I'll do cosine. What the heck? Let's do cosine of 7 pi by 4. Now, if you know identities and stuff, you can use it, okay? But I just want to get the idea of moving on the circle here. What quadrant is cos of 7 pi by 4 going to be in? Bottom right, so it's fourth quadrant, okay, so bottom right. All right, so I want to get, so please ask away, guys. This is just, we're good? Okay, so I want to get that to the first quadrant. How do I get that to a first quadrant? Just flip it up, right? So what I'm going to do then is, I'll do this again. What's the equivalent angle in the first quadrant to that going to be? It's like pi over 4, because it's the same distance. Now, since we're using cosine, let's use my cast rule. Okay, this is positive and this is positive, so therefore cos of 7 pi by 4 actually equals cos of pi by 4. One of the roots here. Now I'm slowing down, going too quickly here. Now this is the time, I've done 2 examples here. I'm going to do a few more to make sure everything's good, but you get the idea. We just want to take things and move them to the first quadrant. And then based on the extent, based on the cast rule, right, relating this to where it is on the rest of the graph, that's what we're trying to do. Gary, anything? Yeah, good. But the idea is just you're flipping the axes, that's all you're doing here. And the trick is just really realizing that for this one here, it goes to 7 and 5 because that's pi by 6 and that's pi by 6, right? That's what you have to think of.
Maybe later we could do a double angle question where it's a messy angle and split into 2 special triangles.
I'm going to pause the video and talk to Tyler. Congratulations. Thanks. All right, so let me hit pause and we'll talk about this and then we'll talk to Tyler and we'll go, okay, Tyler, you missed the first 10 minutes of the class, which is okay. But we talked about your one day, Michael, you know that, so you can be teacher. Here we go, so let's do tangent. We'll use 2 pi by 3. Okay, so what I'd like you to do is do the unit circle. Like, if you have like an identity that you can do this for, go ahead. All right. So first of all, we should be doing is thinking of what quadrant it's going to be in. All right, and then rotating it around. Okay. Are you feeling confident in your unit circle stuff? Cast rule and all that? Sort of yes or not? Okay, so do what you can here, okay? We had a little intro for those that were here at the beginning, okay? So, where we're going to put this. Where is tan of 2 pi over 3 going to be? What quadrant? So it's going to be 1/3, 2/3. Is that right? 1/3, 2/3, or something like this. All right, so what is the corresponding angle going to be to that in the first quadrant? Pi over 3. Now the reason for that is, this is technically a pi by 6 slice there, right? So that's going to be another pi by 6. So that's pi over 3. Okay. Now, using cast again here, here's C-A-S-T. All right. How is tan of 2 pi over 3 going to be related to tan of pi over 3? Right. So we're going to say that tan of 2 pi over 3 is negative tan of pi by 3. But I can't do tan 2 pi over 3 in my head, so I'm going to use my triangle here. I'm sorry about that. What is that? 2, 3. That's root 3 then, negative root 3. So you can put that for me? Yeah?
No.
All right. That's right, isn't it? I think that's right, isn't it? Yes, Michael's on. I trust Michael's right. No, thanks. Yes.
That's
Yeah.
not myself, right?
We should do like cos of
Doesn't?
13 pi over 12.
-1. Because like,
How do you do that?
I taught you.
It'll be a fun one.
No, but if you take it out of the triangle, right? The way the special triangle goes, right? So this is the equilateral triangle, right? 60, 60, 60. Pi over 3, 60, right?
Cos of pi over 3 is 1 else.
Right? So I'm just going to call it 2 because I cut it down the middle, right?
Cos of pi over 3 is not.
No, I guess. Yeah.
I know.
All right, are you guys okay with this?
I know the special triangles.
Are we okay with this? We're good? I can keep going here now? Does that help at all? Was that any help with anybody? Oh, it wasn't. Melanie, please wake up. Did you know I'm gonna embarrass you for embarrass myself first, then after I'm gonna embarrass you. Did you know